Yo, it's the Shakedown Showcase Radio Live and Real Talk. It is Gas Up Wednesday. Y'all know what we do, baby. Right here live. Make sure you go to our YouTube page. Smash that button. Subscribe to support your team members here. Me, you know how I'm saying, and plus our other team members. Make sure also you see on the screen, follow up. There's a phone number, 346 area code 327-4253, baby. Call up, man. It's Gas Up Wednesday. Let's talk about it. Whatever's on your mind, we're going to talk about it right here. And it's a lot on our mind tonight. Also, check out our website at the shakedownshowcase.com. Yo, subscribe. You can go on there. You want to find out what we got going on. You want to come part of the team. Make sure you go ahead and do that, man. Definitely. So, Katrina Diamond's missing. She's not here tonight. So, it's fellas night out, baby. Fellas hanging.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? This is how we do. The fellas are hanging. So, this is how we do it. Mr. Flick It Up, what's up, man?
You already know I'm here, man, live right here on Shakedown Showcase. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And you know what I mean? Y'all already know how I do it. Mr. Flick It Up. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. And y'all know how I do it. I got my other partner, my other main man, mentor, motivation speaker, life coach, bodybuilder, weightlifter, bench presser, hole digger. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know him? And if you don't know him, he's going to come in here like Barry White. Mr. Alfred Jones, what's up, man?
What's happening, people? What's happening, fam?
Y'all hold y'all panties up now. I know it. I know it. Hold your panties up. Hold your panties up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, man. It's talk about Wednesday, fellas. You know what I mean? You know how we do. We talk about it Wednesday. Not Wendy's Wednesday. And you know how we do. Listen, there's one thing on my mind, right? So we got to get it over with because everybody been talking about it for all week long. So Jesse Samlot, Jesse whoever, Jesse from Empire, Flamboyant Jesse, Soul Brother Jesse, Singing Jesse, whatever you want to say. Listen, we know that they dropped all charges.
Okay.
So all charges has been dropped against him. And all of a sudden, the chief of police, the mayor, was in outrage of all the charges being dropped, that there has been no justice done. Justice has not been done and whatnot. But in the meanwhile, while this is going on, we having our fellow brothers, our fathers, our nephews, our sons being shot by officers, but we still focusing on a situation that is they're misdemeanor charges. 12 counts, they were not major felony charges, let's just say that. There was a few in there, right? And because he gets off, it's an outrage. But what about all the cops that we have shot people and get off? What about the Trayvon Martin, when he got shot, he got off? What about so on? Where's the mayor and the chief of police during that time? Not in Chicago, but in Sanford and other towns being upset or outraged because an individual get off for an even more heinous crime than making up a crime. The man actually said and kept his innocence through the whole process, okay? We don't know if he did it or not did it because the witnesses start backtracking. Even though they found the check actually, people don't realize the check was actually stolen. The check had no name on it. It just had his signature because the check was going to somebody else, right? So there was a lot of this. So we hear a lot of different stories come through from Rush Limbaugh, Moores, if you guys listen to the right wing, left wing shows and so forth. But my thing is, we talk about this all week long, but we did not talk about the shooting that happened, the heinous shooting that happened when a black man was being arrested and the officer lady shot the guy accidentally. Oh, my bad, my gun went off. But she jumped out the car immediately with a gun unholstered.
So she already had the gun already pointed at her, basically.
The gun was already out.
I just got through reading a little bit of that story, man, that article on that. officer was saying that she made a mistake and she meant to grab her taser.
The taser, yeah.
She grabbed her firearm. And this young man was shot unarmed and, blatantly shot, cold-blooded.
Yeah.
And, she simply thought her intention was to grab her taser. And man, I'm with you, man. It's real.
Right.
How stories like this get pushed to the back of the pile, and you have a situation like Jesse Smollett come in and make it front page news. That just shows you, the agenda of mainstream media. How things with substance don't get the foreplay. When I mean forefront, and play, before the people, and you kind of distrust your local politicians and law enforcement, because these are the type of incidents that's happening not just in Chicago and major cities, but here in small town America as well. So yeah, man, I mean, it's unfortunate that another shooting has taken place, and it didn't get the media attention that it deserved. Matter of fact, I just read the article on one of the subcharities of U.S. News. Man, it's crazy, man. I just don't see how,
Right.
Charges haven't been filed or anything. It's just under investigation.
And the whole case is, you're right, the case is under investigation. This officer, it's just under investigation. And here's the thing, because of that, they got this Jesse Smollett, I messed his name up, Jesse Smollett, Sherlock Holmes, whatever. They putting that to the forefront and burying all the other cases. You know what I mean? It's just so. And the mistake here when she's mistakenly grabbed a taser and she grabs a gun. I was trying to read what Katrina Diamond was saying. I have Flick It Up read that out if you see it.
Hold on. Let's see if I can.
Yeah. So listen.
She said, how did she mistaken her taser for her gun? That's a bunch of BS or hogwash.
Hogwash. I haven't heard hogwash in so long. She old, y'all. Hogwash. And that's some hogwash. I never heard that hogwash in my life. I pity the fool. But listen.
Let's deal with that question. Because her being a law enforcement officer,
right,
training, and she's supposed to survey the situation.
Yep.
And deadly force. And see, when you come to deadly force, it means that there has to be an action for deadly force to be used. So therefore, her weapon should not have been drawn. First, she should have tried to come to the situation, suppress what person investigate, then try to suppress the situation. Her first weapon she should have went to with one is her non-deadly
right.
Would have been her taser. And now her excuse was that she mistakenly grabbed her firearm and discharged her firearm versus grabbing her taser. I guess I'm sorry, I just can't accept that because they go through extensive training on how to deal with situations like that.
Right.
All right. Well, look.
Yeah,
but Alfred, though. But look at this, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking up for it because I'm not there. I want to know. You know what I'm saying? It's always two sides of the story.
Right.
Everybody got their own little story.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, sometimes we got to put ourselves in other people's shoes too. At the same time, like let's just be a little open-minded. You know what I mean? Yeah, she was being trained. Yeah, all this other stuff, but man, I mean, her being under the pressure, whatever it was, we don't know if dude was running. Dude was running, right?
All right, so the dude was running. He got out the vehicle. He tried to run. The one officer did tackle him. All right, so let me give you a little more backstory. Her Flick It Up, and then we'll go from there. So there was another incident where there was a male that had a box cutter, and he told her to shoot me. This was a way years ago incident. They brought this up, and she said, "No, I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not." She knew exactly where to grab her taser from and tased the individual and subdued him. Right?
Okay.
So now let's fast forward to this incident. Now, I'm going to tell you from experience and knowing plenty of officers and knowing military tactics, when you put your belt on and you place your taser and your gun, they're in certain positions. You can do it blindfolded. And also, the taser does not quite feel like the 9mm that they carry, the 45 that they carry. It's a big difference.
Yeah, I understand that. And what I'm saying is, I understand that. Yeah, she was trained. Yeah, for a fact. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's been plenty of people who's been trained for all kinds of stuff and still end up, you know what I'm saying, dying by just one little mistake. You know, the ones who've been trained to go all the way up up there to clean the windows. You know what I mean? And the thing tied up right, but actually, you know what I'm saying, things happen. I'm not saying that, okay, yeah, she should be punished for a certain reason, or I think that she probably need to get off a little bit and get retrained and woo or whatever like that, or she just might well just go ahead and probably get suspended for a while, you know, stuff like that, because, you know what I'm saying, that was the accident. She should, you know what I'm saying, get punished for it. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I got what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? She should. But like I said, it be accident and you know what I mean, and we don't even know what she's going through right now. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing.
But flick it up. But here's my answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still protocols to be followed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even in our industry, KO, we have processes that we have to follow. Now, there's no excuses for not following process. When there's a breakdown in the process, that usually is a breakdown with the interpretation of the individual.
Correct.
Yeah. There again, I mean, there is no room for error, especially when it comes to using deadly force. It's necessary. Sure. Now, the fact that the article says that the young man was in a fleeing mode, that's even more reason why she didn't grab her taser, which is why they first came out with the tasers for escape and flight. You dig what I'm saying? So there again, I mean, even with the argument, there still points to protocol not being followed.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, it'd be a protocol that don't be followed, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just going by human nature. Human nature, we are. But I'm saying that we could be trained. There's been plenty of things that all people been trained in. It could be a button. You could be trained. You could be trained in a certain button where your hands is in these people's lives. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, that, okay, it was wasn't, but at the end of the day, we still need to put ourselves in this person's shoes, you know what I'm saying, because this person has made a terrible mistake. Like, you know what I'm saying, she took somebody's life, you know what I mean?
Right,
So,
I understand the mistake part you're talking about, Mr. Flick It Up, but back up to the protocol and the training, the fault still falls on you because you've been trained, you know what the protocol is, and you ignored it. So I understand we can place ourselves in their shoes the way they may feel now about the situation, but when it comes to following protocol, I can't do that because I'm going to follow protocol, I'm going to follow procedure. And like Keisha Marie says, if they can take down a mass murderer without shooting them, there is no excuse to that situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
And let me jump in and echo back on the protocol thing. See, the reason why protocol is so sensitive and it has to be followed, that we don't have conversations like this. So there again,
right.
I mean, and even your mindset, whatever you're going through, you know, that's part of your training. Even when they're in the gun range, they're put in civilian situations where they may be trying to take down an assaultant and have you know, interaction with the public and know how to navigate and deal with those situations.
Yeah.
I mean, protocol is protocol, man. I mean, same thing with following the processes. Any chain, supply line, or whatever.
Right.
Follow these because you don't want to have these type of conversations. Like, I mean, so I hear you what you're saying. We don't know what that individual was, but see, the reason why I'm so critical because I'm a former correctional officer. So I know what it is to follow protocol. I know what it is for these situations to be so sensitive. You dig what I'm saying? And then the example that KO just gave. How can this one win? But let's go down to where they had to shoot down south. That young man was arrested. He killed how many people?
Oh man!
You feel me?
Is that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Hold
so
on.
There it is. I mean, so I can't be sensitive to what she was thinking at that time, other than she did not follow her protocol.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand that. I understand that part. I understand that part. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it is what it is, but at the end of the day, y'all right when y'all saying that she didn't follow protocol. She did not. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all going to get upset by hearing it, but that's what the mistake is. You know what I'm saying? Not following protocol.
Right.
You know
No, but you have, but
yeah,
that's why we agree to
disagree. Like you get off in the situation because it's like that's what's so hard. That's what's so crazy about life. That's why I say this is so deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's never gonna be a win-win and it's not a lose-lose. It's because that's what it is. Like that, it's no way around. You get what I'm saying? But when you really look at it and then get that pure look at it, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't. It's no bending, no folding, no nothing, man. It's just straight. Like she made that mistake. And that's what she's saying. But in our eyes, what we seeing is like, hey, like y'all said, you been trained, you been this, you been that, you should know, you know better than that. You know what I mean? It's like you know better than that. You feel me? So it's like I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
I know. Hey, thank everybody for tuning in to the Shakedown Showcase Radio Real Talk Gas Up Wednesday. Look, if the Facebook is locked up on you, make sure you guys jump over to our YouTube channel, man, and you can actually see us live, because y'all know how Facebook is. Also, Facebook is going through protocol changes. If y'all guys don't know, Facebook for the last month has been doing changes due to protocol of security issues, privacy issues. Y'all guys want to know how Facebook stays in business. Facebook stays in business by advertisement and selling your information. So they no longer are going to be selling your information to certain companies. And because of that, they've been working on these new protocols. So if your Facebook freezes up, locks out, kick you out, the reason is because of that. And Facebook has actually been announcing this on the development page. And a lot of people, if you're not a developer like I am or a graphic designer like I am, you won't know this. But Facebook has a developer page, and any changes that are happening to Facebook, you can actually see it on their development page. So they've been working on the issues for a while. You'll get knocked off if you go Facebook Live. You'll come back, so forth. Like I just got knocked off live. That's just the way Facebook do. But if you want to see us, make sure you go over to our Shakedown Showcase at YouTube and subscribe. Let's talk about it. Also, Gas Up Wednesday, and we're talking about the situation between let's just say the differences between justice and unjust. You know what I mean, guys? And flick it up, man. I'm not disagreeing what you're saying because you're absolutely right. But also at the same time, we got to be held accountable for our mishaps, our mistakes. And when we held accountable, it needs to be held accountable with the proper justice system, with the right jury, not just, okay, we investigated and that's it. You know what I'm talking about, Alfred?
Right.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, of course, she gonna have to get punished, man. She gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? Something gonna have to give, regardless. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you don't put down the oath. You know what I mean? You don't say you're gonna protect the people. You say you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, and you ain't go by that. You feel what I mean? So it didn't go down like that, basically. You know what I mean? So, you know, and I just look at things, like I said, I just look at things a little different sometimes. You know what I mean? I kind of like look a little deeper sometimes. You know, because it's just the world's so crazy and things happen so funny. You know what I mean? So
let me say this, okay?
Yeah.
You know, and I understand being an officer and being the heat of the moment is not an easy job. I know me. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, with all the cases of what's been going on in the media, you know, and especially against young Afro-Americans and Afro-Americans in general and minorities, you know, not saying you have to, you know, put yourself in danger because you're scared to make, a decision that, will protect the public. But I am a little more, cautious about, is this really a deadly situation where deadly force should be used? These are the type of things I think, I've had prior conversations, even had and so forth, where we had, local law enforcement come out, how to help these situations. Because, it's all in the presentation. You know what I'm saying? Your conversation and, how you interact with each other can determine the outcome of anything. But even with that it just amazed me how individuals are continuously being slaughtered and shot unsensually. And then we have situations where, others are not, and they actually, I'm not justifying this kid should have been shot, but this guy took several lives down in South Florida with a school shoot, and he was apprehended. That right there, that paradigm does something for my mindset. What's going on? Are we being, targeted, or what's going on? Why do I have to sit back?
That and conspiracy theory.
My kid has to act a certain way when he's dealing with law enforcement. White parents not having these conversations with their kids because their kids don't have these type of problems they face. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and you got to.
But it goes even deeper, than that. You understand what I'm saying? So, all right. So, as you being, as a correctional officer, you have been, been working, and you know what I'm saying. So you know what you dealing with, right? So you know what type of guys, how they move, how this, how that. But you know a little bit more because you be around that all day. Like, I don't even say all day, but I know they do like 8 to 12 hours, something like that. And they be there all day. So now you starting to get more familiar with those type of personalities. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, it's like, the real reason why I be talking like that, because I got a cousin, you know what I'm saying? He was a police officer. Now he's a highway patrol officer, whatever like that, and stuff like that. And he tell me things like, sometimes, bro, it get real out here. You know what I mean? Like, because people be acting a certain way.
Right.
So you got, like I said, you got the bad ones and you got the good ones. Then you got the good ones that's out there. They know how to deal with the ones that's in the streets because they understand their personality, because some of them probably came from that type of era. Then you got the ones who ain't never came from that type of era. So they automatically see those type of things, like what is being portrayed. That's why it got brothers out here want to tell other brothers that we need to be kind of like start acting like that. We need to stop doing black on black crime. We need to stop doing these certain things like that. It's because that's what they feeling like, and just continue doing that. I'm not saying that it's like what even with Dick Gregory would be saying sometimes, like, we need to stop keep trying to say it's them when it's really, we need to be looking about us. You feel me? And these things keep going on because they got that mentality. You know what I'm saying? That mentality start growing into us. Now I got white people feeling like, all right, these black people acting like this, and they gonna always act like that. They the more aggressive. They talk loud. You get what I'm saying with the attitude. You know what I mean? So
let me counter response to that.
Yeah.
Now, let me say a few things. All right, I have I call him my big brother, but he's actually my older cousin. He's retired in 2016. All right, give you a little rundown about Marcus. Marcus, he got out the Army. He became a city cop in Austin, Texas.
Right.
He left there and he joined the highway patrolman in Houston. He was one of the first 2 blacks to join the Texas Rangers in the state of Texas.
Right.
He was the homicide division. Now, let me identify some things, some tangibles you touched on. Now, Marcus, and I can relate back to when I was younger growing up in my neighborhood. It's all about relationships. What I mean about that, the local police officer, and even him, when he worked with, he interact with the community and the people, he knew who would do what was their characteristics, because that's when having some type of relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you and then let me give you a little personal situation I had. I never forget. I was working for her, the building product.
Yeah.
I was a shipping supervisor, and I would get off, and I'm doing 15, 16, 17-hour days. But on my way home, I got pulled over by Polk County Sheriff Department.
Right.
They
I'm familiar with them.
They had me about 7 cars deep, and I'm looking around like, what's going on? Sergeant got out the car, walked up to my car, and he was like, hey man, we pulled you over.
Right.
Because there was a car, that met your description.
Yeah.
They use that story every time, don't they?
Hey, so check that. But hold on, this is where the conversation gets good. So,
Yeah.
Immediately I say, hey man, I ain't got, I'm just getting off work. Matter of fact, I had a freezer suit on. I say, you feel free to, check my car. So they running my name, they checking my car.
Right.
Dude, look on my back seat.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's seen on my back seat? He's seen 17 books that I ride around in my ride with, and I take time out reading out each day. And the first thing out of his partner's mouth was, oh, no, this ain't the guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't him.
Yeah.
We did, but then there were younger cops coming up, and they were ready. They were all here to talk. They were saying, So what the sergeant did, who was about my age, he said, hey, man, let me defuse the situation. He got out, he said, all y'all leave, I got it. He made all those leaves, and he came back to me, and he told me these words. He said, man, look, I made all them leaves because we got a lot of young rookies that are on the force now, trying to make a name for themselves. Sometimes they don't follow protocol.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
why Polk County is horrendous for having unlawful, unjustified arrest and charges brought
Yes, they are.
Minority.
Yes, they are.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he went on to say, just because, and the reason why he said, I'll tell you what, man, he said, where you live? I said, I live in Haines City. He said, I'm going to follow you home because the APB has been put out on your vehicle. And that way I can make sure that you get home without having no problems. You won't get stopped by Haines City or no more sheriff's department. I'm going to follow you home to make sure you get home safe. Now, that was an officer who knew protocol. Not only that, and even though he just met me, because he can tell from my demeanor, he can tell from what I had in my car, that he could see that I wasn't the individual that he was looking for. But not only that, he knew that his force was full of guys that were out just to make a name, that didn't necessarily follow protocol, and he wanted to make sure nothing happened to me.
Right.
Home. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So now, hold on. Now, if an officer who has the responsibility of seeing over some cadets that just not joined the force, make that type of comment that we have guys on our force that's trying to make a name for ourselves, that which leads, not saying all the time, but that shows you there's a problem there. And a lot of those type factors contribute to these unuseless, unsensitive shootings. Somebody trying to make a name for themselves.
But they said,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, man.
There's a problem. Now, there's a problem that has to be identified. Now,
right, I agree. And see, to be able to meet an officer like that, man, my hat's off, because it's rare that you find. There are officers that are out there like that, but to meet an officer like that, man, my hat's off to him to be able to do that. I met one that did something similar to that for me as well. Man, listen, y'all guys are tuned in to the Shakedown Showcase Radio Live and Real Talk. Let's talk about it Wednesday, man. Gas Up Wednesday. We will ask a question so you can win gas money, baby. I'm talking about gas money. Also, make sure that you follow us on all our social media, all of it. And the easiest way that you can find us on all our social media, all our platforms, go to shakedownshowcase.com. Listen, this broadcast is live on YouTube, on Facebook. It's live on Spotify. It's live on iHeartRadio. It's live on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. It's live on SoundCloud. Listen, we're just live podcasts, man. We're real people, talk about real situations, real adventures, man. And we also like to have fun around here at the same time. So keep watching, stay tuned, because we are going to ask that prize question, man, so you can win gas money. Listen, we're talking about gas money now. Y'all know what gas money is. I'm only going to give you enough money to gas up your car so you can make it home. I'm not giving you gas money so you can go back some for the work. Just, you know how when you're running on E, you're like, Lord, what kind of change I got? And you go in there and you feel embarrassed and you give the counter guy like 5 quarters. Hey, man, put this on pump E. And then you act like you got a gas can out there, but you're putting it in a car. You know what I mean? I'm giving you gas money, and that's what we're doing, man. On Gas Up Wednesday right here. Let's talk about it. Listen, we're talking about this situation about Jesse Smollett, talking about the situation, the officer that killed the man accidentally. We're talking about anything and everything on this day, Gas Up Wednesday. And all I want to say is, man, everybody out there that got young men, young girls that find themselves in situations, and even before they get in these situations, we need to have these kind of conversations with them, how to behave, how to act, just so we don't have these incidents like the ones that we're having with officers. Man, all I can, listen, they're not right, but the only thing I can say to save your life is to comply. Let them do up what they can do lawfully. You know what I mean? If you have a problem, all you got to do is say, please call your supervisor. They do now have body cams. All you got to do is say, please call your supervisor. Please, you're not going to look in my car. Call my supervisor. And at that time that they said, also you must ask them if you're being detained. If they're not going to give you a straight answer that you're being detained, or they saying you'll be detained, just so you guys know by law, you can say, well, I would like to speak to my lawyer before I answer any other questions if you're not being detained. All right, what was that flick it up you was about to say?
Oh, no. I wasn't saying nothing, man. I was just listening.
That was me. That was me. I was going to say, even in that same state, Chicago,
right.
City of Chicago, I read another article where they was going to make it a felon for filming the police with your cell phone. Because they look at that as hindrance of them doing their job. Now, a lot of people, because they don't have a witness, and normally the first thing the officer does when he comes to the scene, he'll have backup. And, that right there, if you just the only one in the car, you don't want a situation, the first thing a person does is pull out their cell phone. They either go live on social media,
right.
or they just filming the incident, what's going on, because they have that way. If something goes out of the ordinary, they have some type of protection or something to justify a witness the situation that's happening.
Right.
So it's two ways to look at that article. They saying it's a hindrance to the job, but I'm looking at it, man. That's because if I don't have a body cam, that's safety. That's a safety net for me to say, hey, I was following, what I was asked to do. You did what I'm saying? Because it's like I was just sharing, man. And Kale, you made the comment, that there is very few officers like that. See, I grew up under that type of thing, man. In my neighborhood, man, Officer Bruce Davis, man. I can say, man, this guy was one in the league.
Right.
He grew up he lived in the neighborhood. We grew up under. When he came to situations, this guy, he knew us because one, we grew up under him, and he knew what, if something was right or not.
Right.
And when I'm identifying, when you're a cop, you got to be that you work on a daily basis. You interact with the people. You know what's right. You know who's wrong. Instead of just coming in there, hey, I'm the police, because I've seen both sides of it. I've seen where you're right, to pick it up. Point I've seen where people, individuals can be so belligerent and they turn a simple situation into a hostile situation. But I've also seen when officers come and they turn a simple situation into a hostile situation. So what I'm saying, we need education on both sides. Not just with, but I'm a little more towards the other way because they the one with the badge and the gun.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
If I got someone who's psychologically being trained how to deal with all types of situations, it's like being a school teacher. A teacher is, they have to have the mindset when they deal with individuals and students that, hey, they may have a bad day or whatever, but you can't allow yourself to get out of character. You got to be smart enough to stay within your parameters. It's just like, what you and I do, Kale, in distribution center. We hold areas down. It's up to us to maintains what? Production.
Production.
Safety and quality. And you and I both had some situations like that at Fire Jobs where we had some unsafe situations. You see what I'm saying? But you still have to.
You're right about that, man.
Able to have that mindset to oversee all that. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, like I said, education is needed on both sides. But, you know, for the officer, you know, that's walking around with, it's stories like this that hit the media, which have the public responding and acting the way they do. You got to see that side of the paradigm as well. If you always turning on your TV and you see a black male shot like this, unarmed, and they always got the same story under investigation, but and then you see that this officer really could have handled something a different way. You don't want to turn into the statistic of being in that body bag. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, there has to be conversation on both sides. You see what I'm saying? And it's just a sad situation. It is not getting no better. It's getting worse. And it's getting worse. And I was just reading something too, man, about deadly force, man. And, basically, an officer, man, if he feel like, he needs to pull his gun, he's going to pull his gun.
He's going to pull his gun.
What disturbed me about this particular story, the officer said she meant to pull her taser, and she shot the individual. That was, that speaks volumes to me, man. I'm just saying.
Well, she forgot to pull. She wanted to pull.
When she really could have just been really demanding first before she even enforced. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you see the video, you understand the intensity that they were going through. But at the same time, man, I don't know. She just did not follow. You can tell that she was nervous, that she didn't know what to do at that point in time or how to react. And because of that, she didn't follow protocol. And we we killed a young man, innocently because of that. Listen, we're going to ask this question, man. I want some people, so we get ready to ask this gas up question. If you're part of the team member, you cannot ask the question. So we get ready to ask the gas up question. We're about to ask the gas up question, right? So, number one, for you to participate, make sure you do go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're about to ask the Gas Up Wednesday question, baby. The question of the day. Because what we're talking about, I'm going to ask this question. And it's a two-part question. What was the name of the young man that was shot in Central Florida that hit big media, and what town was he shot in? What's the name of the young black man that was shot leaving a grocery store? What was his name, and what town was that done in? Two-part question. In the Central Florida area, there was a security guard that acted like an officer that killed a black young man. What was his name, the black young man name, and what town was that in? When we had Jesse Jackson and all the other politicians come out to it. So that's our Gas Up Minute question. If you can answer it, please make sure that you put the answer in our inbox and also leave your Cash App or your PayPal and your Gas Up Minute. All right? Oh, Katrina Diamond, you can't answer it. She said she know. Flick it up. You know without saying it? Do you know?
Yeah, I definitely know.
Oh. Alfred, I know you know, right? Right. So, yeah, I'm going to ask the question one more time for the Gas Up Minute question. Everybody who's tuned in right now. So, the Gas Up Minute question is, in the Central Florida area, there was a security guard that acted like an officer. It happened on 7-Eleven, at a 7-Eleven. The kid was leaving the 7-Eleven, and he was shot and killed. What was the name of the kid's name, and what town did this happen in? Since we're talking about all the senseless shooting and the senseless injustice that we got going on, all I can say, man, we need to actually make successful decisions for ourselves, our family when we get in incidents like this. And I know a lot of times we get stopped and we want to rip and rant and go into a whole frantic or outrage. But at the same time, we must keep our composure, talk with the officers with respect no matter what if they don't give you respect, just so you can get out of the situation alive. At the same time, it's okay to at least record, have your phone out to protect yourself, as well as they've got body cam, because we know a lot of times body cam doesn't work. All of a sudden my body cam malfunctioned. All of a sudden I did not get that angle because I wasn't standing over there. So all I'm saying, we need to protect ourselves. I had a friend not too long ago that was sitting in a car. Her name is Wild B. She was sitting downtown Orlando in a car talking with a friend, and the officer came up and asked her, was there a problem? She said, there's no problem. She looked over to the passenger and said, get out the car. He did not have to get out the car because they were parked in a public area. They were not breaking any rules. The officer came over, and she began to rent the ram, but the gentleman on the other side just applied, listened to it, and they were able to go. But what held the situation up, and she'll tell you that she really got out of character, and she really tried to let the officer have it, what her rights were, which she was right, but it intensified the situation. So all I'm saying, man, when we get in these situations and you know that you're innocent and you didn't do anything wrong, please try to keep your composure. Please try to get out the situation alive and not. Now, on the other hand, if you're one of those people that you got a warrant out for you, you know what I mean? I say run. Run with your hands up in it. Yeah.
Submit.
What'd you say?
Don't run.
Just submit.
Don't run. Just submit.
Just submit.
Because that turns into dead before. Obviously, that's what happened.
Right.
I mean, you take that a little further, man. You get familiar with not only with your right as a pedestrian, but learn local law and orders, how they operate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you're able to quote their own right to them, that lets them know, hey, they got to deal with you by the book. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And keeping your composure is key. Because see, they looking for you to act a fool and cut up. That way they can.
Right.
There's no reason to deal with you as an individual. But if you're cool, calm, and collected, you're cold statues, and you looking up. Think about how Malcolm X was, man, when he went in and that part of the movie when they said, hey, you gonna let us? Hey, man, if you operate from that, let them see that you are a calm, cool individual, and you got a mindset that they got to deal with. Oh man, that changed everything. Trust me.
I agree. Hey, listen, man, this was a great show. We had some great topics, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the Shakedown Showcase Radio live and real talk. Make sure you guys continue to support us, and we'll support you by you supporting us and so forth. Final word with Katrina Diamond. She said, even if you submit, they still going to shoot you. But at the other hand, what happened in Miami with the commissioner and his client. Oh, okay. I remember that the guy got pulled over and so forth. But what I want to say, guys, y'all guys stay safe. But before we go, I got a song that we found on YouTube, on Facebook. We're still trying to reach out and find this man, and I'm calling the song "Peace Song." It's a peace song. But before I play this song, man, Mr. Flick It Up, any final words for the people?
Man, all I want everybody to do is be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Be humble. You know what I'm saying? And just be yourself, man. Be productive. And let's continue doing what we're doing right here, man. It's just trying to, give people thoughts and better ways of thinking. You know what I mean?
Right. And yeah, make sure y'all follow us, man. ShakedownShowcase.com, man. If y'all want to see us on all the platforms, make sure you guys go and check us out on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So make sure, man. Make sure. So, Mr. Alfred Jones, man, love that you're here always, man. Anything for the final words?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, just be on the lookout, man, for expanding territories. We're getting ready to shoot up a whole bunch of posters. Motivation.
Yes, sir.
Dying Call Smith, so be on the lookout for that. And, man, one of my quotes, man, just want to leave you with, man. No, it's more than an expression for affection. It's a movement that brightens our path for our destiny.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And, man, before we get out of here, man, I want y'all to listen to this track, man. I really want y'all to listen. This is a song before we go. I call it Peace for All. But we found this young man, this gentleman on Facebook, and I'm deciding to play it right now. It is acapella. Before we go anywhere, I want you guys to say it, then I'm going to say some final words when it's over with. So check this out, y'all.
But just remember, days are coming. Friends will leave you all by yourself. But don't you cry, 'cause better days are coming. And better days, better days, better days, better days are coming. Let me say it one more time. Better days, better days, better days are coming. Ooh, so they are coming.
Yes, sir. Listen, I found that artist. What y'all think about it? Y'all tell us what y'all think about it, man. I'm going to get him out on the show. Hopefully y'all heard that. Y'all heard that clear. Nice and clear and whatnot. But listen, man, y'all guys stay safe. I appreciate y'all guys tuning in to the Shakedown Radio Showcase. Real talk, man. Once again, the gas up minute question was, in the Central Florida area, in a small town, there was a kid leaving a 7-Eleven, and he was shot by a security guard. What was the name of that kid's name, and what town was it done in? Answer it, put it in the inbox. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smash that button. Go to our shakedownshowcase.com. Follow us on all our social media, man. I love that track, man. And that's how we're going to leave the show. We're going to go out with the show with that same track, man. Any last word, Mr. Alfred Jones?
That's it, man. Love
That's
each
it.
other, man.
Hey, man, what you think about that track, man?
It's a good song, man. I heard that the other day, man. Great song, man.
Man, I'm trying. Hey, if we can find out who he is, man, if we can find out who he is and reach out to him, I want to definitely try to get a hold of him, whatnot, and give him the credit where it's due. Whatnot. Flick it up. You heard the song, man. How you feel about it?
Man, you already know, man. Once I heard it, you know what I'm saying, I seen it on Facebook, you know, we had to do what we had to do. We had to share it with others, man.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't be selfish.
Also, man, remember, later on tonight, man, flick it up. It's the hip-hop station coming on tonight.
Yes, sir. We finna be turned up, man. Everybody is waiting, man. They ready to turn up. You know how we do it with the hip-hop and R&B. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for all local artists, indie artists, that is, in Central Florida and out. You know what I mean? So we're going to take it all the way. You know what I mean?
So what time your show starts tonight, Mr. Flick It Up?
Hey, man, we're gonna start it, man. It's going to be a late-night show, man. You know, it's kind of chilly outside. It's windy, chilly, wet. So I know a lot of people in the house chilling. So, but it's going to be a couple people who might still step out. You know, but at the end of the day, we still gonna get live right here at midnight, man.
We getting live at midnight with the Shakedown Hip Hop and R&B. Y'all heard that, man. Same place, same channel like we do, man. We growing large. Also expanded territories, getting everything together. Man, y'all definitely go to the page. Y'all see that I've been sharing the page with expanded territories, motivation speakers, man, inspiration. Okay. You guys definitely got to check that out as well, man. And y'all know how I say this, man. And I say this always, man. Motivate yourself to inspire others, to inspire yourself.
But just remember, the coming.